One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Woo!
Hello guys and welcome back to this one. New week, new chapter, and then new question. So we're going to be getting into it just as we always do, brute force and then the optimization. That if I'm not mixing it, maybe we can have in between as well. But this one is talking about something that is more of the way we think than just maybe an ADT or a data structure. It's talking about sorting. So the question is basically sorted for first occurrence. Now, it says this is a new chapter and it is pretty exciting with its invariants. Right now, we see the word invariant. We're going to get to see more what that means. He said it is always a sorted list, and we will observe a binary search and draw some similarities with it and the binary search tree. So when we get into it proper in the optimization, not to drop spoilers, but we are going to see ourselves make use of the binary search tree. So this is also only going to look at the static data and not a string like the last guy heap. So we're talking about the way we are going to handle data this time around. It's not going to be like when we're working with heaps, we are designing our system to receive streaming data. So as the data comes, we recalculate. Based on around, is telling us that we are just getting a one batch and we are going to solve. It says we are also going to see a guy called General Search and we discuss matters around how to think when we search. So basically what General Search is saying is that don't just come into a problem and they say, oh, find five, right? And what you're thinking is, okay, how do I make it that I'll just get five? No, it's saying create an idempotent system that would not do any other thing, right? Until it gets to the end, right? And then you can then return the instance of five that you found. Right? Basically, it's just saying create a system that is in that with invariants, right? Basically, invariants are non-variables, basically, right? So it's basically the way we think. General search is not talking about maybe use heap, don't use heap. It's talking about using what is most necessary from information about the question to search out specific stuffs. So maybe an illustration that resonates with me is, you see that this question, when we get into it, we talk about finding the first occurrence of a problem, not an occurrence of the problem, but the first occurrence of a problem, right? And because of that reason, we simply have to we simply have to now think critically. That it's not just find the problem or find the solution. It's now asking us to find the first. So that means even when you find the value, you need to still figure out if it's the first. That's where that independent system comes in. It does not just see the value and just stop. It just goes through, irrespective of what it finds, till it is gets to the end. So we say reminder, do not okay, basically that's my own just that's a note for me. It says 12.1, it says write a method that takes a sorted array A and a key k and that returns the index of the first occurrence of k in A. Return -1 if k does not appear in A. For example, when applied to the array in figure 12.1, your algorithm should return 3 if k is equals to 108, and if it is 285, your algorithm should return 6. So how do we cook? So what is this chapter about? As heap was about using heaps to optimize the system. So what is this chapter about? So this is one of the questions that I had right earlier, and I was like, okay, I saw that heaps solve this problem using just heaps. What's this guy trying to solve, and what is he like, imploring? It basically says how I can use what I know about the data to avoid looking at everything. So basically, it is simply looking at the data and figuring out the best way to work with it in the sense of searching through it, because this is a searching chapter. So we are going to be searching throughout this chapter. So you're saying, I'm looking at this data. How do I best, hook around it so um I don't have to just maybe create a system that just fails, right? I'm trying to get everything to be to be right. It says how can I know the data to avoid looking at. Okay, how do I use what I know about the data to avoid looking at everything? So that's basically what this chapter is about. Allowing us to think. It's not just a straightforward or use heap, don't use heap. It's basically allowing us to think. It could be heap for the solution. But yeah, use it. I don't think that's French. But yeah, use it. But whatever it is, understand the solution, but the question first, and understand the data coming in, and then bring your solution to light. So that's it for the introduction. So we're going to get into the brute force, then into optimization, and then we see how the chapter goes. So muchas gracias. See you on the next one. Ciao.